All righty, boys, we are back. We are back. See what is this market gonna do? What is this market gonna do? Oh, shoot. Hey, Cisco. Yeah, kind of had a rough day. Took two trades. Took two losing trades today. Just not, just picked the wrong time and the bad entries, and it is what it is. We might look to trade here after the original. At least wait until things settle down a little bit. Is the 1 day pass on Apex evals? Yes, 1 day pass is still going. Also, might trade. Yeah, we might actually also trade the. Might trade some 250k evals here as well. We'll see. Hang on, I gotta get Cody. We're back. Hold it. I'm just in time. Hey, Stefan. How are you doing? Wade, Captain Price. Oh. Oh my goodness. I was running so I don't miss this. I don't think the news is going to, the 2 o'clock news isn't going to move that much. But we shall see. And there we go. Initial move is lower. We are ripping lower, folks. And immediately bounce. Interesting. Getting whipsawed. Glad I'm not part of this. Man, very, very whipsaw. Hey, D-Versatility, how we doing? Man. It's all gonna crash, says Ponzi. Right on cue. Cat's Amazing Books, how we doing? Yes, it's 1 day pass, but 71% off. Fed leaves rates unchanged. Okay. Thanks for that, Kid Poker. A lot of whipsaw action here. Yeah, here it comes. Let's see. See if this gap gets filled. It's got a long way to go before the gap gets filled, so I guess we'll wait and see. Usually the market makes its move after 2:30 is kind of when the bigger moves happen, is when the news, when they start with the news, whatever I want to say, the news, not a news event, but the reporters start asking questions. Yeah, that's not until 2:30. So from now until 2:30, probably just going to see some, I don't know, pretty volatile moves here, whipsaw action. But then at 2:30 is when we're probably going to see the bigger moves. In my opinion. Press conference. Thank you, Kid Poker. Man, my brain, sometimes my brain just fails me. I know what I want to say, but I cannot find the words for it. Is that just how it is when you start getting older? I guess. Initial move was a spike down to the 450s. Got about an 80-point range here that we're chopping in between. Hey, nice, Papdi. You got a 25K pass on that whipsaw move. Nice. I have to say, Rhythmic has been surprisingly good today. And man, I hope this is the beginning of the end with the top step, or with the Rhythmic Apex issues. So hopefully things are back on track. Waiting for the newest PA to be loaded. Been 2 hours. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, Kid Poker. I'm expecting. Um, I'm hoping. It sounded like they should be caught up by end of today. But yeah, we'll see. I like that Apex put out a notice. Accounts that fail due to trading during these news events will not be reset. I don't blame them for putting that out there. Hey, a mockery says, "Don't jinx it." That is true. That is true. Hey, Alchie, how we doing? Kid Poker. I have a new motto: "Trade like your life depends on it." Hey, if it works, it works. And here we are, just chopping around. I mean, I'm not expecting any real moves until after 2:30. 2:30 and 3 o'clock is usually when FOMC minutes, they kind of seems like they kind of get absorbed by that time. The press conference is kind of over. And then it seems like that's when the market picks its direction and usually makes the move. But I'm just going to wait, try to be patient here. I'm probably going to look. I am going to try to trade this account that I'm red on just to see if we can salvage it. But it could also go the wrong way. So we want to, that's obviously one of them things. Chop Central. Yep, that is what it feels like right now. Just very choppy right now. Curious if we go below this 450 area or not. See if this holds. It's impossible to be wrong and right in 100 points. Yeah, this kind of whipsaw market is not my cup of tea. I usually don't trade this. I always get slaughtered. Oh, time to go to the dentist? Oh, that's the worst. Oh, I do not, I hate going to the dentist. I don't think there's anything worse. Okay, here we go. Making a rip up. Making a rip higher. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. And pull them back. Man, they're very, very choppy. If this is my first profitable year, Quantum, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If everything goes according to plan, I mean, I should be able to lock in at least a $14,000 payout here in next week, which would be sweet. And pretty excited about. I'm pretty excited that I passed 8 of the 250K accounts. So pretty excited about that. One thing that 250K accounts will do is it's going to force me to have a bigger cushion once I make a withdrawal. So you have to get to 6,500 in profit, and then you can take out 3,000, which is going to leave me with 3,500 remaining, and hopefully keep those accounts for a little bit longer. But we shall see. But it's been a long road, man. It's been a hard road. It definitely has not been easy. I have had my share of failures. But we're here, and we're surviving. It's impossibly wrong. Oh, what would you say was the game changer for me? Stefan, I honestly switching to only trading one account at a time, not using a copy trader, it just helps me, puts less stress on me per trade. And then the other thing is just discipline, knowing when to walk away and knowing when to walk away in a sense of when you have red days, walk away, taking a loss, and then also walk away when you're in profit. Not, just be happy with $200-300 a day. Be happy and content with that, and then, just walk away and be there again for the next day to trade again. That's probably the biggest keys for me. The other thing is, I feel like this doesn't get talked about that much, but the other thing is just screen time. Like screen time, watching price action and watching the, you know, whatever symbol you trade, just getting familiar with how the price moves and watching it, understanding it, like that's a huge part of it. And no course is going to be able to teach you that. It just takes a lot of screen time. And I feel like that is also a big part of it. But all right, we're just chopping right here. Very choppy. Chopping back and forth. Gonna hang right now. It can't get above the 500 level here. All right, let's see. Are we going to break out here? Oh, baby, here we go. Looks like she wants to go. What time is it? 2:16. So another 15 minutes before the news conference, press conference. Tempting here to try to go long, but whew. All right, I'm doing it. Come on. I can't get filled. Oh, thank you. Jeez. I hate when it. Ugh. This volatile markets, I hate when it teases your fill. And now it's going to go. Dang it. That's why I'm not good at trading these volatile markets. I don't have the patience. Don't have the patience. Yeah, exactly. How to become the right place with the account data for only one account. I'm not sure what you mean, Artie. I'm not sure I understand. All right, making a nice move here before the press conference. At the 520s now. Just buy and let it ride until 2:30. It does, like, that is one thing that I've noticed is Jerome Powell always seems to make the market move up, like in the past anyway. So at your right, it shows only one account in the account data window. Normally it shows all. Oh, Artie, yeah, right here. So this is just using a filter. If you right click and go properties, you can choose to only show one account. And I'm just showing my stream account on this right here. That's why. How did I overcome tilt and revenge trading? I don't even know that I have a good answer for that, other than after doing it enough times and experiencing the pain from it, I guess eventually I just kind of got sick of doing it, and I slowly started to realize how much it's hurting my progress. And actually, one of the main things I did was to identify and recognize what puts me on tilt. It just, like, because for me, what always would happen is once I was on tilt, like, it was too late. Like, once I was on tilt, then it was usually, no one is safe. Everything, it's a complete bloodfest. So for me, it was more about identifying what triggers me to go on tilt. So once I recognized, okay, when this happens is what I usually do when I go on tilt. So when I start doing that, I could prevent it and stop it before I was in full-blown tilt mode. That was probably my biggest, like, that helped me the most. Man, it's tempting here just to go in again. I'm just a little scared. Scared this thing's gonna whoosh, drop like a rock. Yeah, you have to realize it yourself. Exactly, Citizen Zero. I agree. Everyone loves to win. It's not hard to win. Like, okay, it's not hard when you're winning. But if you can't take a loss, if you can't take and accept a loss, you will not succeed as a trader. It won't happen, because you have to be willing to take those losses. And what's so weird about that is everyone knows that we don't have 100% win rates. Like, no one has 100% win rate, and we all realize this, yet we act like we should have 100% win rates when we know that's just not even realistic. Yeah, 2:30 news. News in about 5 minutes. So just be careful. I expect the news, once the news press conference comes out, it's probably going to be more volatile than what we're seeing now. If only I were a better loser and knew when to walk away. Exactly. I agree. I know. I can't tell you how many times I've blown up. I can tell you how many times I've blown up, and the only reason I blew up is because I moved that initial stop loss and I wasn't willing to accept a loss. And then it turns into adding to my loser, and that turns into just a full-blown tilt session. It's happened way too much. Happened way too much. But here's the other thing. The other thing is, it's hard to do. Like, it really is. It is really hard to do because, you know, it's just against our human nature to accept some, you know, accepting losses isn't fun. But you got to keep the bigger picture in mind and just be like, hey, I'm accepting this loss, you know, so I can survive another day. And everyone has to experience it on their own. It's like, that's the thing. That's also part of the reason where I think buying courses and all that stuff isn't worth it if you can't accept losses and you struggle with tilt. It doesn't matter what kind of strategy that you have or what course you pay for. It just doesn't, because every strategy there is known to man will have losers. So you find a strategy with 100% win rate, then maybe you would be okay. I do not think that exists. Just blew up a top step account that you had on 40 days. Oh, gee, I'm sorry, man. And you were up 4K in the account. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. That is a terrible feeling. And yeah, I couldn't walk away. It's the hardest thing. It is. It really, really is. And it becomes so frustrating. And once you're in that state of mind where you're on tilt and you're just so mad, then it's so hard to walk away. It's so hard. But I'm sorry, G. Yeah, once in a loss, and when I get a winning trade, I want that trade to run 3 to 4 times my usual. Oh, to make back. Yeah, I do that too. I do that right now even, I've noticed. Hey, least estimator, let's go. You like the pool cleaning video? Hey, it worked to a charm. I was very surprised how well it worked. Yeah, Cone Killer, just, hey, one step at a time and just baby steps. Baby steps. How do you differ from taking drawdown to profit versus realizing it's a loss? Joshua, I mean, it's all about before you enter, or as soon as you enter. I mean, ideally before you enter, but for example, at least, I mean, this is just for me. Like, this here actually wasn't really a good trade because I hate when my stop loss is in the middle of a range. Like, I absolutely hate that. Technically, my stop should have been right here, which I would have still gotten stopped out. But basically, that's why I think it's so important to use a stop loss, because a lot of people talk about just using a mental stop loss. But the problem with that is, now you're allowing your brain to decide when you should get out. And we've already determined that our brain is the problem. So why would you allow the tool that is the problem to make those decisions? Because once you're in a trade and it starts going against you, that's when you start to talk yourself out of it. And yeah, oh, I'm going to move, you know. But if I have a stop loss here, I can just discipline myself to not move my stop loss. You place your stop loss where it invalidates your trade. You're totally, you know, if I hit a stop loss here, I was wrong. Just admit it and move on. Move to the next trade. Just be fine with it. Be okay with losing. And I mean, that's the key. That's why I like stop losses, because mental stop losses, at least for me, it basically keeps it vague. A mental stop loss is very vague, and it allows you to, kind of decide where you want to get stopped out. And that's a problem, I feel like. At least it is for me. Janet Yellen is the problem. I can't believe how much better I do since I started doing my 2 loss in a row rule. Okay, yeah, J to the J futures. There you go. Yeah, different things like that. You got tilted today. Only to stop me is the news about to be released. Oh, but yeah. But it's like at a certain point, the trade isn't valid, and you just have to be okay with taking a loss and understanding that part of that might happen. That, like right here, I took my stop loss right here. This thing could have shot to the moon right after that. And you just have to understand that that's just part of trading. Sometimes you get shot in the tick, and then the price goes right where you want it to go. It is what it is, It just is what it is. All right, is our buddy Powell speaking? All right, let's see what he's got to say. I'm not going to tune in. I don't need to know. We'll just watch. If he sneezes, market always goes higher. So let me know if he sneezes. What color tie does he have? He has a purple tie. Yep, market definitely going higher. All right, we are about to do. We're kind of we're testing the all-time highs at the 547s. Now pull them back. Market said not so fast. I was going to trade those 150K accounts or 250K accounts, but I'm not sure I will. So far, this price action hasn't really been that. Really haven't seen that big of a move, to be honest. You think he farted? What platform can you trade this prop firm? You mean Apex? You can trade it with pretty much any platform, as long as you can connect either a CQG a connection or a rhythmic connection. You can trade the platform. ISA went. Yeah, a lot of people used to make a lot of fun of me. That's okay. I deserved it. I mean, I don't think I deserve to be made fun of, but I'm still not a good trader. I mean, I've gotten payouts now, which is great, but I'm still working on my consistency. I'm far from a consistent trader, so lots and lots to improve. Lots and lots to improve. All right, this is a little risky, but oh, my stop. Ouch. Oh. Well, that's why I don't. Yeah, that was not fun. Dang it. All right, maybe we keep pulling back here. I guess we're just going to wait. It's going to go now. Watch it rip. Yeah, it does feel like it's a little heavy right now. Market is... Maybe they don't like what Powell is saying, huh? Powell being a naughty boy. I'm going to have to listen in and see what he's saying. Oh, we are moving lower. Well, I'm glad I got stopped out then. Oh, wow. What did Powell say now? This is where it just gets crazy. Do I want to trade one more trade? Gosh. I'm not, nope, I'm not going to do it. At least not for now. We got to wait till this volatility calms down a little bit. I'm going to get destroyed. Yeah, Roger, Sam, that can happen with the trailing drawdown. That can definitely happen. All right, our buddy Powell bringing the markets to new all-time highs. You know you like it. Oh, really, Ace Undercover? Yeah, usually the FOMC is usually kind of like this. It kind of is kind of choppy, and then after the press conference is kind of over is when it kind of makes a move. Well, but Ace Undercover, that doesn't mean that it's a rhythmic issue. When there's volatility like this, that is completely normal to not have your orders filled because that's just how it goes with trading. That's not that unusual. All right, let's see if we're going to make new highs here. Oh, man. All right, let's see if we breach above the 40s, the 50s here. And And now the questions start. Let's see how they handle this. This is funny. It's funny listening and then watching the price react to what he says. Yeah, I think so too, Cargill. All right, let's see what we do here. Is this going to just keep chopping right here between the 480s and 540s? Man, you got to think we're going to make new highs here, but not sure I'm going to put any actual money on the line here. If I'm using Guardian Angel Trader, I am currently, yes, I am. I basically use Guardian Angel Trader to shut down my trading for the day. Like once I've hit a loss limit or something, I'll just turn it off and I'll do that manually. So, and it is very helpful. Like, at least for me. Man, price now just came to a standstill pretty much. Oh. All right, we're starting to pull back here. I'm wondering, we fail to make new highs, then maybe we're not going to. Maybe we're not going to make new highs. Called it quits today after the rip. Yeah, it's always a good idea. I might try it, but this is risky. Definitely starting to see some selling here. All right, coming back down to the 485s. What's the plan here? Oh, wow, look at that. That is a crazy bounce. All right, is this going to hold or not? Wait, really, Trader's Chick? Huh. That is interesting. I did not have any issues on the trade I took, but that was 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, maybe. They did say if you trade, and I wonder I wonder what exactly they're going to do if they have RISMI issues. They were kind of warning that they're not going to do anything, but I guess we'll see. All right, what's the plan? Are we just going to keep ripping higher here or not? I mean, it feels almost like this thing could just dump right now, but you know. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe we just like every time we get a little pop, it just immediately is sold off. So kind of makes me think we might make a move lower here. I don't know. Just every little pop we get is immediately pushed lower. Everybody, every breath you take. What is it gonna do? I feel like this is gonna pull back, and this is gonna make new lows. But right now, every time it hits the 480s here, it also bounces like crazy. Okay, here we go. Ripping lower. See if we get another bounce. Yeah, there's no reason to... Yep. Still, it's the 480 seem to be holding up. At least for now. some crazy volatility here. Oh, that 480 level is getting bought up. Does a below Apex account reset on the billing renewal? Yes, it does, Jay Wilson. Yep, you'll get a fresh new account. If my 10th trading day is on the final request day, do I have to wait for the next payout window? No, Jam Bear. Usually you have, so your accounts will be updated around 6 o'clock, usually Eastern time, and you can request a payout up to midnight. So you have a little bit of a window, a time window where you can request that payout on that same window yet. Okay, I see. I see. That's interesting, Trader's Chick. I hope things worked out in your favor. All right, here we are again at the 480s. Oh, boys. There we go. Below the 480s. All right. How far will she go? Man, this is very choppy. Very choppy price action here. Seems like it wants to break down lower, but then we get these big spikes higher. Just kind of, we chilling. Yeah, now see, like this, it just keeps. It's hard to trade this kind of. I mean, right now a short right here would probably be the play, but I ain't doing it. I ain't messing around with that. All right, maybe this is the new highs. He just scalped 12 points on 25 contracts. Let's go, Ace. I bet you were puckered up. Need to wait till Jamal Powell stop. Yep. That's funny. Yeah, he's still yapping. Man, this 480 level, he would have gone through some pain, but would have been a nice move. Here we go. Gosh, I'm so tempted to try and get some of this back. Probably. Oh, see, I can't trade this. This is too volatile. Oh, I want to do it. I want to do it so bad. Nope. Don't do it, Nutty. Don't do it. The CPI needs day was too erratic for this guy. That's smart. Very smart soul search gurus. Honestly, I wish I would have done the same. Should have just watched the market today. This account is. We still have plenty of drawdown left to make a move on this, but it's getting harder and harder. Are we going to make shameless new highs? I'm going to say yes. Shameless new highs incoming. This green line right here is VWAP. The yellow line is the EMA, 21 EMA. Okay, here we go, boys. Hold on. New highs incoming. New highs are incoming. Hold on to your britches. Here she goes. And here we go. Is it going to do it right now? Here we go. New all-time highs coming to a venue near you. Tomorrow is a new day. Yes, thankfully. Uh-oh. We didn't make new highs. Let's see. It'd be kind of funny if we pull all the way back here, actually. Kind of, but not really. Do. Here we go. Everybody hold on. Grab something near you and hold on. See if we can make new highs. Can she do it? Can she do it? Pushing, pushing. Oh, nope, she can't do it. She's trying, though. You got to give it to her for trying. At some point, this thing's going to rip back down. If we don't make new highs. Be tempting here to go short. Be tempting, but it would also probably not be smart. Yep, see, here we go. Pull them back. Watch this thing pull all the way back to the VWAP. Watch. NQ is gonna just be a chop fest this session, maybe. I never have the nerve. I don't have the nerve to short all-time highs. I just don't. I don't have it in me. I am not him. I am not him. I've tried to do it in the past, and I have PTSD from doing it. Tridia, nice, nice, nice. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you got it. Okay, here we go. Pulling back again. It's actually going to be funny if this actually pulls back to the VWAP again. Grow some kahoonies. I just don't have it in me. Gosh, am I going to regret this again? Oh man, it's the same. This guy just. Hey, Amelia, I did leave hours ago and then I came back. I came back. I came back. I'm a sucker for pain. I'm a sucker for pain and suffering. So I came back. And here we are. Yeah, I said that I was going to come back for the FOMC minutes. Let's go. Yeah, he's still yapping. He's still smacking those lips together. He is still talking. What is he saying? I don't know. I don't even know. Doesn't even matter. Hey, Trader J, how we doing? Oh boys. All right, here we go. Maybe this will be the new highs. Everybody hold on. Man, you would think that you would think we're gonna break through this and make all-time highs, but I don't know. Volume isn't that big, isn't that much right now. Let's see if we get through this or not. Hang on, I gotta take this call. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm sorry, bud. Sorry, guys, I was muted. I was talking about those new highs. Yes, Paul is still talking. Hey, that was my first accidental mute in probably 2-3 months. For hang on, I got another call. Shoot. All right, guys, I have to go. The wife needs me. I'm needed elsewhere. So we're just going to have to take the L today. We are going to have to take the L, unfortunately. I did trade some of my other accounts. You can catch that on the recap video. But it was okay. We made some money on the other accounts. But yeah, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad, but this makes me sad. This makes me sad. This is definitely gonna make it challenging to get this account to pay out by this coming payout period. But hey, oh well. All right, guys. Hey, Lee Stetzimer, thank you. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you. Take care. Have a great night and evening, and God bless. I know, Matty Matt. Sorry, Matty Matt. I'm just now signing out. I mean, basically I shouldn't have traded this right here. This was my big loss. Should not have traded this FOMC garbage volatility, and I paid the price. It is what it is. Anyway, that's it, folks. Take